speaking of Derek,
damn it,
he is on location at the reopening of the Innsbruck Recycling Center. Let's go there now. How's it going, Derek?
It's great, guys. I'm having so much fun here. Imagine if we were making real radio.
Yeah, how's the how's the recycling center, Derek?
It's open again.
Yes, that's why we sent you down there.
It's so cool. It's big and everything's painted blue. Some stuff's painted yellow.
That sounds very similar to how it looked before. What's different now that it's reopened?
I don't know. I wasn't here before when it was first opened.
Do you have that interview we arranged?
Oh, yeah, right. No, she's right here. Her name is Kendra Tiltington, and she's the Director of Waste Management for Innsbruck.
Holy shit, he got it right.
You wrote it on my hand.
Well, fantastic. Go ahead, Derek.
Miss Tiltington, what was it like here in the olden times?
Well, Derek, before we closed the recycling center, it was a recycling center, but we had some problems because although the people of Innsbruck are very passionate recyclers, they didn't quite always understand what was and wasn't recyclable. However, we have now cleaned up all of the bodies, and now we're reopened, but we want to get the message out there about what you can and cannot drop off here at the Innsbruck Municipal Recycling Center.
That's very interesting. I put all my stuff in the blue box.
Derek, that's what's called being part of the problem.
Oh, no!
That's okay, Derek. Do you remember the 3 R's from school?
Reading, writing, and recycling?
Well, Derek, we have 3 R's for the recycling center as well, but it's the 3 R's of things you're not supposed to drop off here. Number 1 is raccoons.
That's right, I put mine in the pool.
Sure. We cannot recycle raccoons dead or alive, and our employees would really appreciate it if the citizens of Innsbruck would stop trying to jam them into the after-hours collections box.
I love the collections box. I once spent a whole night there.
The second R stands for radioactive, and while the Innsbruck police never did track down who left that weapons-grade plutonium here, we cannot dispose of that, and that was a big reason why we had to be closed for 6 months.
How would anyone have weapons-grade plutonium? You need a breeder reactor to enrich uranium first.
Okay, so the third R is a broad category, and it stands for, are you serious? Why would you bring this to the recycling depot? This includes things like skeletons, mob victims, empty mattresses, full mattresses, high ordnance explosives, both exotic and domestic, field hockey sticks, bags of razor blades, centipedes, sacks of razor blades, dream catchers, pallets of razor blades, and finally, a kiddie pool just filled with loose razor blades. Please, people, just think about what you are dropping off.
Sounds to me like you don't recycle much at all.
No, Derek, we recycle tons of things here, but only things that can be recycled. That includes things like paper and cardboard and plastics and glass and garden waste and offal.
Offal what?
An awful lot of it. Sorry, just a little recycling humor there. Offal is cow guts, and we turn it into raccoon repellent. It doesn't work that great, but...
Did he do it?
Oh my God.
Did he get through a whole interview?
I think so.
Wow.
Okay, so then for all of our listeners, as you heard it here on the radio today, just put all your things in a big sack, and you can bring it on down to the recycling center. They can take care of all of it for you.
No, that is the opposite of what I just said.
But that's what my dad always told me. If I don't want this raccoon, I can just jam it in that bin.
Why do you have a dead raccoon with you now?
I brought it from my collection so I could add to the bin.
No, it's people like you who are the problem here. Oh my God, why?
Back to you.
Stop!
So close.
And yet so far.